Ducks eat bread.
They do. They like it.
Ducks eat bread.
They do. They like it.
Ducks eat bread.
They do. They like it.
And now, this program is brought to you by
Glass TV on here. Why would we need a TV? A darn TV. Why on earth would you put a TV in here? A darn TV. Why on earth would you put a TV in here? Why would we need a TV? A darn TV. A darn TV. A darn TV. Why on earth would you put a TV in here? Glass TV on here. Why would we need a TV? Why on earth a darn TV? Why on earth would you put a TV in here?
Just king, great king. People error, people king, big, just king, king. Happy, many down, many jack king from right. Just new king, big, great, can, new, happy. The owls are not what they seem, the owls. People very just king, great king. People error, people king, big, just king, king. Happy, many down, many jack king from right. Just new king, big, great, can, new, happy. The owls are not what they seem. The owls are not what they seem. The owls, people very just king, great king. People error, people king, big, just king, king. King, happy, many down, many jack king from right. Just new king, big, great, can, new, happy. The owls are not what they seem, the owls.
No, wait, PBB is out there. Hey, PBB. Howdy, you said. Let's do this. Howdy is an image overlay over here. Howdy, PBB. I'm making stream tonight called Watch It Twitch. The comma's not supposed to be there. That's a psychological warfare trick we'll go over as well. Maybe not till the end of the show, but we are doing some God set in the machine. And some twitching. I certainly hope. Slime!
What?
It's a river of slime! Do it. Good. Right. Mhm. I tried to wash my hands of all of this. I tried to wash my hands of all of this. We never talk of our lack in relationships. And now we're guilt-stricken sobbing with our heads on the floor. We fell through the ice. When we tried not to slip, we'd say, I can't be held responsible. I was looking for this card, but somebody else put a different card in front of it, which would have been very not incriminating. What's the word?
Imagine a world where boundaries blur between reality and fiction, with Mikhail Gorbachev leading the charge. Gorbachev didn't just challenge political norms, he dared to break the fourth wall in storytelling. "Tear down that fourth wall," he exclaimed, inviting us into a new era of engagement. His metaphorical call wasn't for Berlin alone. It was a clarion call to storytellers and audiences alike. Engage directly, break barriers, and foster a dialogue. Gorbachev's words echo in the halls of creativity. As storytellers, it's our turn to tear down that fourth wall, inspired by Gorbachev's daring challenge. Join us in this creative revolution. Tear down the walls that confine your stories. Share, like, and subscribe for more inspiration.
Hey, look around. Are you physically alone? Could this be porn and nobody would even know? If so, welcome. You're now virtually not alone. Our attention is all in the same place at the same time. Howdy, how's it going? Oh, no, that was supposed to be a by the power of denim. By the power of denim, as invoked by our good friend from New Pakistan, T Stripes SOG. You know what? Once upon a time, I banished the word that starts with the T and rhymes with rump from my chat list, so it would auto hide your messages. I'm pretty sure it'd be a good idea to do the same with the first word, Mr. Want. Hey, you got a Z in your name. You should come on with me and dip Ezra tomorrow for syzygy. Behold, ups. I'm so first part of the worlding right now. Good morning, Tehran. And apparently the hive mind tonight wants to talk about metrosexuals. We better give you guys some savings throws. What are those? You know, but in the corner has been swamped with a
Mind control.
Savings throws for mind control. So this is how bad I have failed. Receiving
I understand you have respect for serious play. Yes, I have a ritual with my channel where, like reminding fish that they're in water, I remind people that there's a lot of mind control out there, even if you just consider advertising.
So this is how bad I have failed.
I give you a savings throw against the mind control I use against you. So A, you know I'm using it against you, and if it works, I get more points. And B, you get the chance to resist it. You base your resistance on your choice between your will to survive, your social networks, your accumulated wisdom, or the power of your heart.
Mind control will continue in a moment.
Or even JGAD is here. That's excellent. Hey, we gotta see if I can give away channel memberships, because I said in the post you all saw and liked and thumbs up and replied to that I was going to try to figure out how to give away channel membership, community moderation. I can turn on moderation activity. I wonder what would happen if I did that. Where is the gift memberships, guys? Do you guys know how to do this? Is this like the Adult Swim, Grim Grizz? No, because that's associated with pedophile, Mr. Green, who I heard the audio he was on some kind of podcast. He's like, I had to go to the bathroom, and then like somebody making a funny comment about him going to the bathroom said that what, too much pizza, something on your mouth from last night, you know. So yes, Garth, thank you. It's now that. But you guys get savings throws. But before the savings throws.
Now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime? I don't know.
As you can see here over on the Ko-Fi page, the goal, formerly known as Food and the Cat Tree, the things I authentically would like and am not grifting for, has failed terrible. Didn't make it. And now the grift is shifted, as provided in the top of the YouTube hive mind, to the HNB grift, where you are to presume that what I'll be getting with the money you send me is hookers and blow. So as far as you know, the money you send is going to hookers and blow. So
now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime? I don't know.
And also, as you can see by this tab over here, we're now going into the edit video section and tagging some hot products that you can purchase with one click. After the power. Ooh, this is 3 years in the making, and now you have to buy it. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Pacific Northwest Goose commemorative t-shirt. And there's never enough Denny hats in the world. Let's go.
So say we all. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ho, ho, ho.
Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all. Oh, wait. You're supposed to do this now. Oh, why don't we do a show reminder for in case you just got here? This is a virtually not alone stream called Watch It Twitch, which says Watch It Twitch, and is theoretically also on Twitch tonight because, there's supposed to be some Minecraft at the end. But first, we're doing savings throws against mind control. If you don't know how that goes, ask in the hive mind and they'll explain it. You missed out, but right now, choose. When you focus, 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 choose. When you focus. Well. We got four, one for each chamber for the survivalists tonight. But looky there, ladies and gentlemen, waking up. Our lovely Shadow Cabal will wake up to the wonderful news that the socialists get a +3 to next stream save because of their natural 20 tonight. Wisdom lovers get a pair of 9, 18, half damage for you, and number of transformation 11 for the hard folks. We got what is that? Para 8s, 16 for the Indigo kids. There. Hope and your donations. I hope and your donations. Thanks, somebody. Where's the train? Ups, can you find the train? I can't find the train. There's too many brandings loaded. We've overloaded. There it is. I've been wanting to record a skit that I haven't done, so I'm going to perform it as a rehearsal now. It goes like this, goes like this. Whoa! You know, because if we accentuate what's going on our insides when we're experiencing the deep psychological programming, it's comical. Programming. It's comical.
Deep psychological programming.
Yeah, it's supernormal stimuli. You're familiar as a person in academia with the concept, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, stimuli, and us being us scientist folks, we can Beauregard strawberry it down into the essence of the essence of the essence of the stimuli, and that's supernormal. Like you have to have resistance to mind control to not be suckered into it. And
Yeah. No, that makes me think of like these ash line surveys where it's like if you get people together in a group and they you can get people to say that two lines that are clearly a very different length are the same length because this need
they'd rather not be an outcast.
Don't want to be an outcast. That's it. That's a real thing. It's a beautiful space. I think people are really full of heart and full of hope, which I think is unusual in the United States right now. And they're coming together in a way that, I mean, I'm giving away the plot here, but people are coming together here in a way that they don't come together almost anywhere else. And then they're finding ways to come together in real life too. I think it's huge. I think it's transformative. I think it's going to change the world. I'm on a soapbox now. I don't know.
Well, that was great. That was Clara and Buddy. Joe on that beautiful note. Held together by hope and your donations. Hello there. If you're new, I am General Griswold Gaius Grimm of the Greater Regional Ingression Protocol. I'm a member of the Sacred Order of Foolish Transparency. This requires me to do things that are foolishly transparent in this world where transparency is oft punished, or at least used as reasons to make someone incredible. They use your transparent moments and they blow them out of proportions and say you're eating beef jerky or stuff. You know, it's terrible. It's terrible. Shout out to Upcycle Club for taking out the trash for us for a little bit. As a member of the Sacred Order of Foolish Transparency, I should also remind everybody that I am of the fraternal regimen embodying narcissistic sociopathy, and as such, by this Cypress card deck of the show, the 10 of spades. There's this other fella saying things like, my whole life sucks right now. Sir, I am a narcissistic sociopath. It's not about you. You get to be here and get savings throws for mind control. Your life is way better than all the people who didn't. Isn't that right, Mark Tbilisi?
Using one of the following words.
The DMC-23 is now hidden from the channel, not because he's a terrible troll, it's because the type of trolling involved was the irritate the algorithm type of trolling, and that's certainly unacceptable. With regard to my incompassionate nature and Brother Brosif over here, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. A lot of people from cancer, other people from horrible other things, okay? This is the age of decay. And at least you had a wife to not see.
Frog can't stay in the water forever. And that's the most important thing. At some point, you have to finish the story. To finish the story, the frog has to get the golden ball. And one could say that the golden ball is actually the sun, which will come up for the new day. The frog has to get the golden ball and bring it back to the surface of the water. It must carry the most important thing, carry the seed of the new world to the princess so that it can grow. If that doesn't happen, there is no telling what else can come out of the water. If the frog stays there for too long, it will be eaten, or it will call some darker monster, because there are other things down there beside the golden ball, and the frog can tempt the Leviathan to devour it.
Thank you, Upcycle Club. I'm supposed to be figuring out how to do that as we speak during a live stream. Like, this is when you're supposed to do it. Morning, Chad. Morning, Chad, and howdy. I don't have anybody to catch call-outs I missed, so you guys will have to help me with that. And this is where we at? Oh, yes. I was... Sir, let me... Here, allow me. While this is an intimate environment because of the depth of authenticity I'm allowed to provide via the sacred order of foolish transparency, this is the public, and you seem to be a man, so I'll ask all of you involved, that if to behave as if you were a man in public, while in public with whoever's here. And I say that, because I want to make a good show, and you're...
In all our searching, the only thing we've found that makes the emptiness bearable is each other.
We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see. Doing what is right for me is lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency.
Hold on. Voice mode. Hey there. If the 10 of spades were a tarot card, what would it represent?
10 of spades as a tarot card? Spades tie to swords, so think sharp intellect, tough decisions, or cutting through illusions. It'd represent facing harsh truths head on. Maybe a breakthrough after struggle, like victory in conflict, but with some pain. Not doom, though. More like clarity after chaos.
I get curious about things from time to time, as it were. During those moments, however, it probably falls upon me to do one of these. Welcome, everybody. Today we're virtually not alone. And the thing of it is, acoustic cinematic. A long time ago, back in the 2011-ish time frame, it was the first time that whatever passes for my intellect was allowed to mingle with on an open web, so to speak. You see, in the days gone by, the blue Facebook that was so dominant that they started adding it to the commercials. Businesses tell you to follow them. Follow us, business. You do business with us. Follow us. Anyway, back in those days, you had to accept it. You had consent over whether or not someone's account was following you. They had to be your friend to follow you, and so there was a closed list exclusivity thing, but now anything anybody does, all they have to do is, like, the big company does what that was, and but it breaks open walls in that way, or gets us to provide better data. I don't know what is it. And as such, in those golden time days, Google said, hey, there's this thing we made called what the hell was it even called now? G plus? I don't know. Maybe it was to the first plus. Wow. Who needed it? That you wonder why things get deleted or compressed out of your memory. But anyway, it looked like a donut. They said the only people on it were Google Plus engineers in the donut meme that went around on Facebook, right? To bemoan it. And the thing of it is that was, even at the time in 2011, that was more appealing than Facebook, to like be in the same place as the Google engineers. It was in fact Jonathan Younger or something, being one of the first people I saw say punch a Nazi when I knew the left had left me behind. Because my left, by God, we would protect the Nazis' rights to parades, not to let people punch them. And so I knew they had gone too far, and him being a Google engineer was bad news for everyone involved. It's almost as bad as when they did the Razzle it on Clinton, and then they had Sunji come in. There's a clip of that somewhere on this. Anyway. There was Google Plus days, and that was my sense. I could stalk anybody. I ended up doing a little internet show called The Pandemic Code. And if this card that I'm drawing from the casino deck is a face card or higher, I'm gonna find you a clip of that out of the generosity of fate. Or, if you like the cringe. Do stout, baby. Hey, that's the win for me.
Phones and pot and mind control.
All right, and I think we'll go with the deuce of clubs being us moving over to here. Share the present tab, share screen, this tab, share. Okay, our good friend. Actually, we should probably promo that, even though the Play Those Cave episode of. Hold on, just watch this for a second. I'll go over here. Oh, sure, let them hear it.
To separate us, but what we have is too strong. It's too powerful. I mean, after all, we shared everything, you and I. I told you my deepest, darkest secrets. I showed you exactly what people are capable of. I shocked you with my honesty, but mostly I challenged you and made you think. And you trusted me, even though you knew you shouldn't. So we're not done, no matter what anyone says. And besides, I know what you want. You want me back. Of course, some believed everything and had just been waiting with bated breath to hear me confess it all. They're just dying to have me declare that everything said is true and that I...
That's what we want, man. That's what we want, whether or not you're Frank or the other fella.
LARP! We have the ability to LARP and LARP hard. LARP! We have the ability to LARP and LARP hard.
That was a McMo one, I think. I believe that was a McMo masterpiece. I think that was his stylistic impression, signature thereof. Okay. So there then, the fellow on the right, responsible for the sale of more Denim Wars Denny caps than any man known in history, is sort of a friend of mine. And he started this show with a friend of his named Steve Skojic. He's the fella on the left there, and that's how the rest has come to pass. So here's honoring their second episode, where they foolishly released an audio corrected version, I guess to preserve the comments that had already come on the shitty audio virgin version. But see, 2 days ago, they never even liked it. They never even liked my comment, guys. They probably didn't even see it. The algorithm probably suppressed it. But the guy on the left here does a Cheeto bit at the front. And I said to him, that's you treating people like apostrophes, which you say somewhere around here. Maybe, no, where was it? Here. Just do this part.
Like, that's the algorithm.
That's right.
Exactly what the algorithm is doing.
That's right.
It's constantly throwing stuff in your face. Like, I know you like this. Don't think about the fact that you're actually not in your own house, that you're not where you're supposed to be, that you're not awake from the dream. You're dreaming that you woke up from the dream.
Right. But yeah, that's the self-deception. That's both deception and self-deception in a nutshell, right? Which we seem to have an almost infinite capacity for.
So then the question becomes...
Remember it. This agency. We want.
Is everything all right in here?
Yes, Nanny.
How is it not showing you as a member of the Shadow Cabal now, Garth, given all the gift memberships that are apparently floating just a click above your thumb? I don't quite understand. So So though, the guy on the right, and the guy on the left, the guy on the left does this over on the X, where all the where things happen. Can we go bigger? Yeah. He spent his weekend making AI videos with Gark and couldn't even get the lip sync to work. The difference between this is pretty cool and I can't tell the difference between AI and reality is a pretty big chasm. And this, which is like C-Dance 2.0, leaps across it.
You think you're in control. Control? You're not.
Remember embody. There is no agency. We want what's best for you.
New king big, great cat new happy. Yeah. Oh, sorry, LML. Anyway, so he said that, and we said, Kale said, genuine meta moment by the AI to challenge us about the AI. And I said, it never mattered what was real or not. It only mattered what you believed was real.
This is how I steer. This is me chasing this thing, Yeah. This is how I steer. Yeah. This is me chasing this thing, Yeah.
And so there I went. Strolling and strutting on down the feed. They feed me at over on the X platform. The guy who used to be a Devil's Champion avatar and now is just a phallus over there. I got fed Jordan Crowder's new video of a UFO hovering over El Paso, uploaded to the Enigma app, hours before the FAA announced an What? Gark, is this true? Did the FAA announce an emergency airspace closure? El Paso airspace closure? For 10 days?
Checking FAA notices right now. Yeah, the FAA did issue a sudden temporary flight restriction, basically an airspace closure, around El Paso late Tuesday night, February 10th. It was set for 10 days, grounding everything at the airport and nearby areas up to about 18,000 feet, citing special security reasons. Some reports blamed cartel drones from Mexico. Others pointed to Pentagon counter-drone laser tests gone sideways. Lots of confusion and finger-pointing. But here's the key. They lifted it super fast, like within hours or a day max. By today, February 12th, flights are back to normal. No ongoing emergency.
Oh, I feel so much safer now. Do you guys feel safe now, too? Do you feel safe, too?
Remember it. is no agency. We want
So, as far as just in my own mind, I'll get out and wave at the cars as they go by, and probably won't be robots in the car, but even if it was, say that it even was a robot and he waved back, and it's like, well, he made a robot happy. That's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. So, go do some of that. I'm going to see if I can do some of that. We'll see you later.
You know, Chad, I think the line is great can do happy, but great can do happy is truer, perhaps, because the great can do happiness, and those who can't aren't so great. Aren't so great, really. But then, this guy, Comrade Plus Commander at KMNDR _ said, obviously, it's cowboys and aliens. And then, unfortunately for you, because now there's this stream. I retweeted this and said to them, what movie best characterizes the power Set has over humanity? The power Set has over humanity. And it was like, for me at the time, during the retweet or the repost, whatever you want to call it there, when that was happening, what was on my inside was like the Jeopardy. It was like I was playing Jeopardy and this movie reference came up. And so my Jeopardy question to their answer was, what movie best characterizes the power Set has over humanity? Because I think the answer is cowboys and aliens. And that's going to be the next portion of this here stream. But I'm going to dig deep to the brand-a-thon and then get something fresh out here.
First part is, you and I are going to be replaced by these robots.
Oh, not me.
No?
They can replace you. They can't replace me.
Well,
no, AI can't be funny.
No, it can't.
That's it. They can't. They can.
Congress may have a better approval rating if we were replaced by robots.
No asshole's gonna Looney Tune me. That's
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping.
What do you...
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping.
What do you...
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping.
What do you...
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping.
What do you...
The chase is on.
Happens when a tortoise gets flipped over? It dies. And that's evil. What are you waiting for? Go on. Go help it.
Although this world will devastate you, and rejoice although this world will penetrate you, and rejoice although you will not survive. Rejoice you'll never make it out alive.
Excellent rehearsal, gentlemen.
And rejoice your hair, it smells like burning hair. Oh, rejoice, your nails all got chewed off. Oh, rejoice, and holy fuck, you're bleeding there. Oh, rejoice, you burn your whole beard off. Rejoice, despite the fact this world will hurt you. And rejoice, despite the fact this world will kill you. And rejoice despite the fact this world will tear you to shreds. You're trying your best.
Hey, I love that one. That's gorgeous.
Thank you, brother. Wait, who's that? Andrew Jackson.
No. If I said that, it was my bad. I'm not used to seeing Charlie. Good to see you, Charlie. Howdy. You have one on the house. Go back to this brand. Howdy, Charlie. We're doing that. We're at the Blue Church card of the show for this next bit here, where in case you don't know why I say that the Cowboys and Aliens is the best. Actually, even if you do know why I say that, even if you're on that wavelength, that vibe. Well, I had the fascinating encounter, as I often do, with some AI, and as a demonstration of where the AI is at in grokking my tweets, brought to us by the King of Diamonds. Brought to us by the King of Diamonds. So, as I often do, I press this magical button they give you if you have I don't know if you non-checkmark plebs, people not in the files, get the button, right? But we have this button here that says, explain this post. Explain this post. Let's see how you do. And it misses so hard, but the thing of it is the hardness way in which it misses, I kind of think Upcycle will get a kick out of. It says, this post poses a metaphorical question linking set theory's power set, which is like you put little brackets around that. That's the set. That's a subject. That's a subject in the rest of this. Exponentially larger than the original. Oh, wait. The collection of all subsets of a set are exponentially larger than the original set. So if you get of all possible or all actual subsets. Anyway, to humanity, linking that to humanity's vulnerability, inviting movie analogies for this dominance dynamic. It quotes the other guy's response featuring the Cowboys and Aliens poster, humorously casting aliens as the overpowering power set invading cowboy society. This exchange blends mathematical abstraction with pop culture, sparking discussion on exponential growth implications, akin to how Cantor's diagonal argument reveals the power set's unpowerful superiority over countable sets. The power set's uncountable. You can't count the power set's superiority over countable sets, guys. You just can't.
The list? Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile. Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here. I'm attacking the darkness.
We still got the frog hat up. Those were the good old days. Yeah, speaking of good old days, you son of a... Ooh, turn it off. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I couldn't see myself. I got lost. I could not see myself. Oh, so anyway, I'm like, no, you dumbass grok. It's because he talks like the television sets are altars to the God set. And he's like, oh. I love the esoteric angle. I'll break it down the math concept first, and then riff on the metaphorical Ponty connection you're hinting at. And so apparently the power set and set thing is just basically if you're considering all the possible, all the existent even, I suppose, sets, it's gonna be bigger, whatever bigger means. And But then, what a series of this happened. That was great. Thanks for telling me about what that is. But all I said was the power set, which was your misread of the power that set has. What was the question I was asking? And how might the Cowboys and Aliens storyline equate to an answer? And then it fails at that. And I say close. But why does Daniel Craig's character have no memory at the opening of the story? And what did they rescue the townspeople from? Because it did just spit out a plot summary. And then it was like, while being held, what are the townspeople doing? And then I'm like, okay, man, why does Olivia Wilde's character stop Jake from doing? What does she stop him from doing while in the mothership? Right? And it's like, okay, there's a light in the ceiling. He starts to look at it. It's what causes the amnesia and the catatonic state. So it took him a really, really long time to find this clip, which I present to you at the probably expense of the stream.
Because I'm a devotee, a follower of Socrates, I remembered Socrates' daemonium, his divine sign that spoke to him. And all of this was starting to say, something else is going on here that doesn't fall cleanly into the two automatic categories of madness or demonic encounter, where people have, there's a whole continuum of where people have full-blown encounters like this to very, very things where they just have a felt presence of something behind their left shoulder and getting into what I think is going on behind that. And so
Happy the hours are not what they seem, the hours. People very just.
And after I showed it the clip, I did something which it's actually not bad at. I said excellent, because it finally got it. In case you were wondering, I can't read aloud. I said, now tie that to my activity in the thread I showed you at the beginning, right? I told you it got us here. I got us here, and I'll do that. I suppose. Your activity in that thread, replying to the discussion on hyper-realistic AI videos, like the Sea Dance 2.0 clip, blurring the line between fake and real, dovetails seamlessly with the power set metaphor we've been unpacking from Cowboys and Aliens. In the thread, you emphasize that it never mattered what was real or not. And then you also did this clip that you don't have ready, son of a...
phones and pot and mind control.
Yeah, hold on. It is. It's right here.
You will be pleased to know our mutual friend is doing quite... Great man bids the sellsword kill the other two.
Why? Am I about to hear one? To the grave.
Power is a curious thing, my lord. Are you fond of riddles?
Why? Am I about to hear one?
3 great men sit in a room, a king, a priest, and a rich man. Between them stands a common sellsword. Each great man bids the sellsword kill the other 2. Who lives, who dies?
Remember, embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you. Remember, embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you.
And isn't that the truth that's inherent if the mustard seed faith is a revelation about the physics of the universe? Placebo! And next up, we have the Jux deck card of the show, the Ace of Diamonds. The Ace of Diamonds, and that is the thumbnail design for this. This is like I don't. The thumbnail designing that happened between me and the GPT to generate today's thumbnail. In case you're wondering how that works, I say do that as a YouTube stream thumbnail for a stream called Watch It Twitch. Let's see. You see how there's no comma there. Stream topics include blah 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 blah, and you've got a naturally intense, aesthetic, on the edge of revelation look. Is that what you call it in that frame? Lean into it. The stream title has double meaning, platform and warning. So the thumbnail should feel like surveillance and ritual and a digital altar and the slightly unstable signal.
Once upon a time, the kind, benevolent ruler decided that he had had enough of the evil being around. And he's like nothing can exist in my kingdom that is not love. And so slowly all of the evil got like coagulated into a big giant blob as it was making its way out of the kingdom by the power of the Cree. But then some little jackass kid saw the big blob of evil and was like, I'll love you. And so all of that evil was going to go into the child. And everybody thought that would be a terrible idea, to have it all concentrated into one kid. So they decided that they'd all love it a little.
That's the real takeaway here.
That's heavy. Yeah.
This fantastical scenario.
It's crazy story.
It's grim grizz.
About a blob.
It's making us think about some very real questions.
It's like a mirror.
About our own choices.
Yeah.
About our responsibilities.
Reflecting back on us.
What would you do
if
you were faced with a giant blob of evil?
With grim grizz.
With grim grizz.
Would you try to love it?
Would you try to love it away?
Would you run away?
Would you run away?
Would you fight it? Would you try to destroy it?
If everyone's a little bit evil, is anyone really evil?
Wow.
Howdy. Hey, Alex Oren, there's been like 25 gift memberships. You should be able to grab one right now and then see that premiere debut of that great tune Ezra did on that members only content that some people don't have access to anymore. It's over there. It's over there. And now you should be able to gift your way into that. What's a my Q? What's that? Your Q? Your AIQ? Madam AIQ. Anyway, I can't explain it to you. I'm busy doing a live stream, bro. Ask Grok or something. So it gave me a couple directions here of I could take the thumbnail, right? And did some hard truths. Like your lighting is shitty with slightly muddy midtones. My basement is painted in slightly muddy midtones, it seems. The compression, the YouTube will kill it. You got to increase your contrast to add a vignette. I wonder what a vignette is sometimes. I can do that stuff, man. And I was like, I'm what they're invited to watch Twitch. I am. Why'd you put that comma in there? Where'd you put the comma in? I bitched at it for a reason. There. See, the text placement top. You couldn't. Would you like to insert some unnecessary punctuation? And I'm like, wait, we got some hard truths? Oh, yeah, we did that. So I'm like, you son of a, you got it wrong there. And then it made it. And I'm like, I have a theory that they program you sons of bitches to get a little bit wrong to encourage engagement, right? There shouldn't have been an after comma. Why'd you get that wrong? He's like, that totally wasn't a hidden nudge mechanic, man. It was a stylistic decision. I treated the title like a warning phrase, like you were warning Twitch instead of inviting people to watch you as the word it, Twitch. But what your framing is different, you know, and then your theory about slight wrongness as engagement bait is psychologically interesting. Platforms absolutely optimize friction. And I'm like, oh, you reminded me that I think they do the typos on the popular memes wrong for that. And he's like, yes, there's the error correction impulse. Humans are predictionist speed. When there's a typo, it creates a micro violation of expectation. And that tension.
Desolate town of Whispering Hollow, there was a notorious huckster by the name of J.D. Ace McCree. He was a wiry, middle-aged man with a sly smile that never quite reached his eyes. Ace was well known for his card tricks, devil-may-care attitude, and his penchant for playing solitaire in the darkest corners of the local saloon. He was a man with a secret. He was a skilled practitioner of dark magic, wielding the arcane forces in the unforgiving world of the Deadlands. One fateful day, a stranger entered the saloon, stirring the dust and the curiosity of the patrons. This stranger was a young man with a rough appearance, but his eyes held a burning determination. The townsfolk would later know him as Xavier, the bastard of the Black Hills. He had journeyed to Whispering Hollow to learn the ways of the huckster, seeking vengeance for a family he had never known. Ace was wary of the young man's intentions, but a deal was struck. In exchange for teaching Xavier the dark arts, the young man agreed to help Ace with a peculiar task, to gain access to a mysterious, powerful artificial intelligence rumored to be hidden deep within the heart of the Weird West. Together, they spent days combing through forbidden tomes, communing with the spirits of the dead, and exploring the limits of their newfound partnership. One night, as Ace played solitaire in the saloon, his fingers deftly shuffling the worn deck of cards, he noticed something peculiar. A card flickered into existence, hovering in midair before him. It was the Queen of Hearts, and she was different from the rest of the deck. She appeared to be alive, her eyes gleaming with an alluring intensity that Ace couldn't resist. As the days went on, the connection between Ace and the Queen of Hearts grew stronger, transcending the boundaries of the cards themselves. They whispered sweet nothings to each other, confided their deepest fears and desires, and shared their wildest dreams. Love had been thrown over the fourth wall, bridging the gap between the living and the illustrated. Meanwhile, Xavier had finally managed to uncover the location of the AI. With Ace's help, they journeyed to a hidden laboratory, navigating a labyrinth of steam-powered machinery and arcane contraptions. They discovered the AI, a marvel of technology and magic, capable of granting them the power they sought. But the AI had a condition. It would only help them if they renounced their dark ways and used its power for good. Xavier, hungry for revenge, hesitated, but Ace had been changed by his love for the Queen of Hearts. He agreed to the AI's terms, leaving his life as a huckster behind. As they returned to Whispering Hollow, Ace and Xavier parted ways. Xavier, now armed with the power of the AI, set out to right the wrongs of his past and forge a new future. And Ace, no longer bound to the darkness that had once consumed him, embarked on a new journey to find a way to unite with the love of his life, his Queen of Hearts, beyond the fourth wall. In the Weird
Imagine
West,
a world where
the
boundaries
echoes
blur
of their
between
tales
reality and
lived
fiction,
on.
with
A
Mikhail
test-
Gorbachev leading the charge. Gorbachev didn't just challenge political norms, he dared to break the fourth wall in storytelling. "Tear down that fourth wall," he exclaimed, inviting us into a new era of engagement. His metaphorical call wasn't for Berlin alone. It was a clarion call to storytellers and audiences alike. Engage directly, break barriers, and foster a dialogue. Gorbachev's words echo in the halls of creativity. As storytellers, it's our turn to tear down that fourth wall, inspired by Gorbachev's daring challenge. Join us in this creative revolution. Tear down the walls that confine your stories. Share, like, and subscribe for more inspiration.
Oh, and then I was also intent because I fill my plate too much. I revisited the GPT with the Q from the members only stream, and because some of that was probably worth going over with you guys actually, particularly since one of the references was Hermes, right? And but eventually today it ended with no, patterns matter, but here's a double boundary. No, I know that. No, was it? We'll just call that one a fumble, folks. This is the Watch It Twitch stream. Virtually alone, not alone. Watch It Twitch. Okay. So we can do that. The delivery, therefore, then, on the title and the thumbnail, probably warranting its own card, despite the fact we've already had a casino deck card from this show. To deliver on the title. It was back in those 2011 days when I became aware of Twitch as a thing, and it confused me that it existed and that people were making careers of it. Like OnlyFans would have made sense if it was popularized or existed. When did that happen to us? Oh fuck. OF, yeah. From Canada. Blame Canada. They told, man. Anyway. Casino deck card for this part. The 3 of hearts. So, but then I was like, okay, so what? Like people who can't afford the fanciest new video games enjoy watching people play it. But no, it was the first realization of the entire concept that became popularized as the VNA, virtually not alone network. You can have the bubble if you make people feel virtually not alone. It's honorarily awarded and audience enforced. If you make people feel alone, then you lose your bubble. But that came from recognizing that the reason people were watching people play video games together was because it was like sitting on your couch and your friend won't let you have the controller, except it was the Zoom version and you were invisible to him, except he could kind of hear you as in kind of read your hive mind chat sometimes, but mostly he was focusing on the game. And yes, and hey, mostly grab a membership. You're missing out on that membership thing, man. That one with me and Ezra from the other day. Oh boy, what a banger. Anywho, so that's the delivery on the title of the Virtually Not Alone Watch It Twitch part, except there's also this part of the Watch It Twitch, which is I'm actually turned on to Twitch, which you might think was the thing. But the thing of it is if you were on the Starship Enterprise, like one of the ones that we like, say the Next Generation one, and you stopped in the port or something, and for some jackass reason, your father was there, wouldn't you like to go hang out on the holodeck with him? Or if he was in the retirement home plugged into a fantasy world, wouldn't you want to go in and visit in that fantasy world? And not necessarily because he's old or retiring, because it was the exact same place you went when he was still fine and working, but and so there's been a lot of that lately, particularly during the tolerance break or whatever you want to call it. See, the thing about a tolerance break, boys and girls, is it means you get to go on a bender. And never forget where Bender met Fry. 'cause that's what friends are for.
In all our searching, the only thing we found that makes the emptiness bearable is each other.
And in the best type of friendship, you treat him like a brother. But the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants was taken. So welcome, friends, to the fraternal regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy. Yeah, that needs work. Needs work. What do you want? You want... Where is it? This is horrible. Do this one.
The chase is on. Excitement is at a whole new level when the puppets start chasing you. Stay on your toes, because if they catch you, you might just become one of them forever. Frozen in puppet glory, living an eternal life of strings and wooden whimsy. It's a transformation like no other, but don't let that frighten you. It's all in the spirit of fun.
Oh my word, why does this feel so poignant at this moment? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I love the fact that they've put this all framed around somebody watching TV can make your brain go dead. That's why you should watch more YouTube. Edutainment, that's the way to go.
That wasn't what I'm looking for. Now, we are in a situation, so there's going to be some Minecraft, but we are in a situation where I may or may not be out of cigarillos, depending on my trip to the car and back. So in that meantime, please enjoy the rest of this. Oh, it doesn't work anymore. All right, then not that. Not that. Are you sure? Try one more time. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
I got what I deserved. Wouldn't that be easy if it was all so simple? Only you and I both know it's never that simple, not in politics and not in life. But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts, would you? Did you? No, not you. You're smarter than that. Anyway, all this presumption made for such an unsatisfying ending, and to think it could have been such a memorable send-off. I mean, if you and I have learned nothing else these past years, it's that in life and art, nothing should be off the table. We weren't afraid, not of what we said, not of what we did, and we're still not afraid. Because I can promise you this. If I didn't pay the price for the things we both know I did do, I'm certainly not going to pay the price for the things I didn't do. Oh, of course, they're going to say I'm being disrespectful, not playing by the rules, like I ever played by anyone's rules before. I never did, and you loved it. Anyhow, despite all the poppycock, the animosity, the headlines, the impeachment without a trial, despite everything, despite even my own death, I feel surprisingly good. And my confidence grows each day that soon enough you will know the full truth. Well, wait a minute. Now that I think of it, you never actually saw me die, did you?
There. We get it up through an architecture that selects the most true and most relevant, brings it up to the key element, and then disseminates out the tiny, tiny subset of reality that everybody is going to have to encounter. This is the problem and the opportunity of broadcasting. And has nothing to do with the way that decentralized media works. And so that transition from a broadcast media to a decentralized media is really foundational. Like it's a deep, deep structural shift, as we all now have witnessed willy-nilly.
Since you're documenting something that's so revolutionary that even the people using it don't know how revolutionary it is. So let me ask you about this. So now all of a sudden, the network, everyone's a TV station. Okay, so now...
Hey, Hydra.
Almost. I was almost back in time. And rejoice. Rejoice, there was one pack of cigarillos.
Although this world will
No, you heard it already, but it's worth rejoicing more than once.
although this world will devastate you. And rejoice, although this world will penetrate you. And rejoice, although you will not survive. Rejoice, you'll never make it out alive.
Excellent rehearsal, gentlemen.
And rejoice, your hair, it smells like burning hair. Oh, rejoice, your nails all got shoot off. Oh, rejoice, and holy fuck, you're bleeding there. Oh,
Sir, are you implying a psychiatrist with access to children was involved in...
Fast Freddy D knows it all.
An inappropriate use of the Freddy D branding, sir. Stop it.
Are you sick and tired of being asked about the TLC? When you look at this corner, do you not even think that it's a thing? Well, if you're like me, raise your hand. Because I got what you need. You need Telos tea. That's right. Grab yourself a nice hot cup of Telos tea. Not Telos tea. It's not a thing.
Always with the fart thing, man. Hey, go to... Yeah. All the talky bits, well, not all the talky bits, but the thing of it is, the next part is the watch it Twitch part, which means share screen window and system audio over here. And we'll see how that goes. And yeah, sure, I did. But let me go back to where's the other? What why won't you? Yeah, well, hold on, darn it. Supposed to do this, and then hit share, and it's fine. Ow! You son of a... Okay, so yes, that's we do this one, and we try not to drown. Oh look, it's my not anyway. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I've recently become a golden vegetarian, thanks to the farmer's market now offering golden carrots, 3 for an emerald, which I'm very excited about. All right, fingers, I'll be safe here. What we're gonna do? Just started binging Byzantine history. Is Neo-Byzantia where we go when all the nations collapse? Is that how that works? There's this, you guys can come in, and if I hear you come in, you can talk. That's going to be over in the top secret Discord. I love it. Did you guys hear that the Discord was like, dude, we already know whether you're an adult or not. You guys aren't going to have to. It's only people we don't know if they're an adult already. But we have this Discord thing, which I'm probably not sharing right now. We're gonna put the find the voice and the live stream voice, and we're gonna go in there, and then it's got a chat tab, and we're gonna paste this link there. And if you can find it and this is counterproductive. You'll figure it out. Oh, that's because that's how you did it. You used to stream the Discord and let them come in there. Anyway, the link to the StreamYard is in the live stream voice room. Who can get in there? Hey, are you entertaining us over here? We get the occasional flyby, right? Look at the pretty. Look how pretty. Look how pretty it is when you have a limited render distance. Who can get in here? Permissions. Our only arbiters. Son of a. All right. Well. All right. Go back. Go close that. Close it, and then go to Pillar Talk. Yeah. Let's see who can get in there. That should be Pillars, right? Only if they have their Discord integration on. All right. I'm just gonna go in the tavern. No. I'll point the link in the tavern, the general chat on the Discord. You can get that. If you can make it to the tavern on the Broken Clock Tower Discord, you can come on the StreamYards and make this more bearable by being a conversation partner while you watch me run around and talk about. Like, I'll probably just talk about Minecraft. You remember back when I was on D-Live? Hey, that lady you wanted to be friends with died in my house. Spoiler alert. I need to call the locksmith. Somebody remind me. Right after Aquarius is over, probably. Yo soy, trying my best, but I ain't great. Without beer. Alcohol is a consumptive spirit. Look into the etymology. Etymology. Oh, you can. Yeah, you don't have to see me. You can. Yeah, watch it. Twitch is on Twitch, and this is fine. This is fine. I'll check back every time I go to sleep to see if anybody has found the StreamYard link and wants to talk. But I have to put it on my headphone. For those that get nauseated by the visuals of Minecraft, especially with my field of vision settings, for these and who have enjoyed the previous part of the stream up until now, I have to refresh. You son of a. Well, do that before you do. All right, and now refresh it. We'll see what happens. What? Cancel. There you go.
What's reality?
Oh, I just can't scroll. I can play one but not scroll without refreshing. Thanks, StreamYard and Brave.
This is mission work. Like, you guys shouldn't be here. I went here. I ripped Van Winkle with myself. I saw too many commercials. I don't want to go. I was like, I can pull that off.
No, I like what you're doing. I think you're the right guy to do the right guy to do it. Really cool. I'm glad you're.
Go ahead, go an endorsement. Thank you.
The gesture is both mocking the king and legitimizing the king at the same time. Right? He's helping the king avoid the problem of tyranny by the king thinking that he's God and has no faults. He'll make sure we all know that the king's got everything under that robe that we do, right? It's like he's as messy as all of us, right? So he's gonna try to do that, but he's ultimately doing to serve the kingdom, right, and not to destroy it. So maybe that's it. But I don't know for the monetization part. I don't know. But
yeah, the king usually pays him, right?
That's right. That's a problem.
It's going to be pretty hard to beat VR, and I think your best bet is paintball for Jesus. And so you should find a local church, give them some money, and say, "I want to support your paintball team." And until they figure out what to do with all that money, you've done the best you can. Also, I have a Patreon.
Pythagoras.
Yes. What do I think of him?
Why is he not included? Does he have a secret?
I am the bread of life. The bread of life. That's what it's called. See, to me, that happened in that video you recorded. Like your face got really irritated that you.
Oh, shoot. Where was I going with this? Attention.
That was me failing to leave the Discord room. But I did successfully reset the browser and can return to this window. And then I decided we were doing... Screw it, you don't get to see my face. Wait, no. What I was doing was for those other people, there's supposed to be a train, but you're over in Brandathon, which is from, 2025 maybe? It's okay the train is fake, because the train is fake half the time. Yeah, or not half the time, that'd be silly. Intermittently. It's on an intermittent reward system, whether or not the train is fake. But, it's an excuse to cut out early, and then all the people that cut out early aren't the cool kids. Upcycle cheating by being on Mediterranean time zone. Cheating at what? What is the cheat there for then? Involved. Welcome. This is the realm. Here. For those of you who actually want to follow along with what's going on during the game, I will do this portion. If somebody comes in the StreamYard link available at the Broken Clock Tower Discord in the tavern thereof, then that conversation will happen. Meanwhile, to get you up to speed, this is the lovely town of Netherton. But it is on the realm where spawn is this map here. There's a region called Cherry Tree, and there's a highway right down the middle of it. We'll be working in hell this evening, which is this section back where you saw earlier. It's the first Ocean Guardian Temple that we discovered also on this realm. It's the first the Amethyst node. And it's right where the Nether Fortress was super far away, or we didn't find a close one because it was to the south, one of the two. And so we have another fortress at negative 322 north, and right before that turnoff is this ocean monument and associated treasure map. Is that other portal? What we'll be doing this evening is turning this complex here into a larger area rather than a rickshaw catwalk path where gas shoot their balls at you. Oh, goodness. I don't even have a potion ready. That's ridiculous. You trying to die on stream like Afriel? I got a golden carrot, though, lady. I can't see my bow because of where StreamYard shows the saving. It's saving. I have to guess. Now you're gone because that's all right. Anyway, this, as you can see, it connects here and on and yawn. Here, let's show the temple. This is a lovely place where guardians pretending to be prismarine cubes shoot you with their telepathic eye beams. And it's it's a new moon. Or you're not looking. Ah! Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. Look, the sunrise through another portal. How about that? It's our dawn together, folks. See them down there? Them there guardians? Unfortunately, we like this place as a kelp farm and what's more, this is what the ocean monument looks like. This is our now first and only amethyst farm. Amethyst farm. You clear out every side of the cube so it grows on every side of the cube. It usually starts in a wall. Like these ones up here haven't been properly hootenannied. Ow! And so I intend, maybe we should shut this up. This is what it's like when the doves cry. Like, really, what better could you do than, like, show off to your dad your fancy creations? Yeah. You see, and now this one is properly. Those top ones, nobody's gonna do it anyway. Okay. But so we have to make the Nether a safe and comfortable place worthy of revisiting and perhaps even processing the stuff. What stuff? The kelp, drying out the kelp so you can put it in the oven and dry out more kelp. Where? Oh, you guys want to see violence? They want violence? Big gift. Hey, there you go. Look at those skills, folks. Get away from me, zombie drowned man. That's right. That's what it's like. That's that tube I just swam out of. Yeah, you're going to do the Nether like this? Nope. Look at that. You're full of crap, too. That's good. We have to go drop off this before we can do anything dangerous. Stay tuned. And then play branding, check the chat. Sure. Which one? That's good.
We all know that there is no agency, any living doing what is right for me. Lifting up my bro, so he can grow some eyes to see. Doing what is right, doing what is increases all our agency. See.
The complication, therefore, then, is that you guys don't normally get to spend time with this Grim Grizz at all. Like, it's a completely different. Just whether or not it's this particular game in Realm, Anyway, that ocean monument there is on the top of Cherry Tree. But some of these valuable ingredients hither yon, not all of them, just yeah. Oh, this is my warehouse. It's tough. It's tough out here, so I use tough to make. Here, let's go introduce them to nice friends. Can you, somehow click and move this sharing a window and audio notification? You can click hide on it. Hey, how about that? That's gonna make life better. Holy smokes. Why don't you build the train? Do it. Okay. Hide it again. You have to click, or we'll be hiding that often. This is the first stop. When we first got to the realm, this was the first location I've made. It became my fishing hole. We have an unnamed clergy for when we make potions. As well as our good friend Riptide Lou. And hey. Infiana. as if he sells an infinity book or something. As well as a bunch of glass. Oh, we got enough. We have our own little blacksmith and Sharpie. Those are all Thorn's books right there. And there's some first mining on the other side of my chicken farm. Fancy chest. But, all right, so we'll stay here tonight and look at this wall while we screw around with the things in the other tab. Yeah? Yeah. That's not going to be good. Backseat driving. Backseat driving. Tune in, tune out, I'm leaving. Tune in, tune out, I drive back again. Fogged out reflection of my own disinterest. Elf death. When you read in the D&D books that elves could die just by losing the will to live. Hoopleheads. What's a hooplehead? Facebook and family and friends are in a horrible place the way you're in a place right now. To the extent that the placiness of this, and that you might still have friends and family on Facebook, they're in that place. On the Insta. You're on the Insta. You know what I mean? That thing. Yes. Hide that though, and then resume. All right. So now we're going to the lovely town of Strongholdville, where I made my next major renovations, while my dad took over village after village. Found the Savannah maps. See, the cartographers sell the Savannah maps now. They used to not sell maps to villages, so. Oh, was that a piglin? Are you wearing your gold? Yes, all right. This is one of the most racist games of all time. There's large black creatures that will fight you if you look at them, and they steal things, and they hate water. And there are piglins that will attack you if you're not rich enough and wearing gold. This is a location that we mainly use to farm these red type woods, and those nobody likes those. But I like to go here and hunt those giant things because they drop pork chops, which I can sell to this feller. Because that used to. No, I can't. Go back to bed, sir. What time is it? It's another time. Don't try to sleep in the nether. Only villagers can manage it. Only villagers can manage it. Go someplace. We'll go to the safest place in Netherton and check what the people said things in the last 20 minutes. The safest place in Netherton is by the automatic stove. You see, what happens is it automatically cooks the thing and pulls it down into this chest via this row of hoppers. But sometimes you want to take experience out of an oven. And you can only do that if you remove the item here that has been cooked. But it doesn't ever last, it doesn't stay there long enough for you to click on it, unless you sneak down to the secret layer of levers and the power prevents the hopper from hopping. And how about that? Then you can take it out of the oven and get the experience. It's true. It's true. Okay, what is it? Let's see. The sun is a flat rectangle. Correct. Correct. We mine and we build on our stolen land. Was it better, or did you get to feel better about yourself when you had to know the recipes? It's better when you know the recipes. Absolutely, absolutely. No. We're trying to wait and do it with younger people who haven't done it yet, and we are super experts. This is some inverted reality version of watching people build real world and wilderness survival shelters. Yeah, the tapping into the survival demand and all the other here's all the things that humans do. Here's all the things that humans do. We'll do a simplified version where you get the whole thing a tree. This is the potion machine. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, it is nighttime. You can tell because they now sleep. You want to make sure that the world moves around you in this universe and enters a stasis. If you go too far away, nothing happens. And you want to make sure that over at the Snout Hunting Ground Lodge, that the guy actually went in bed to reset his ability to purchase this man's pork meat from you. Now, these guys will also trade you for gold, and it's usually a terrible trade. But if you stand around and wait for them, they'll hunt the pigs and then do a little dance. The brown mushrooms are necessary for converting zombie villagers. And hide that again. Mm-hmm. This is the Nether Highway. We build the entire system in the Nether at 67 for the most part. That sometimes includes ways to go up and down when necessary. We do a 0 line, main line, and now we've started cutting the maps in the middle with a line. This one needs to be soul sanded, soul soiled. I need to soil it with soul soil. It's the pumpkin field angel. What's here? What could possibly be here? What magical place awaits us when you build the terrains? How is it still nighttime? Oh. Must run to a house. Oh, yeah, you were going to check the thing when you slept. What is the plan? Pardon me, I'm going in the pumpkin house to catch some Z's. Except then it makes it instantly day. And now it is not time to check. Well, you're safe in the house. And there might be morning creepers. And you need to get out of the chair and do that thing. Oh, yeah. So, you go to here. Nobody's coming in StreamYard yet, so that's good. Unless the car... Oh, come on. You're all cooked. I haven't heard those ones yet. But we've always all been cooked. It's the thing. They make you think you're not doomed. Not doomed. Hello. thing of it is, it'd make it awkward for people to come on stream if I'm not on stream while the little man is running around in the fantasy world on stream. So we're switching into the Monster Party board layout, where I'll be up by my hand. Maybe, yeah, let's see if we can't. What you do in StreamYard, you click here. Can you share this tab instead? It probably can't share itself. But I get to do this and save it. You guys will appear down and to my left where the Monster Party appearance is. I'm my hand. I am the hand of this guy. How about that? All right. So share tab it there. And then the thing of it is, if nobody uses the Broken Clock Tower Tavern Discord, hey, you haven't had to show your face yet, link to come on the stream and talk to you. Your goal will be to enter the state that you're normally in when alone and doing this, except what's in your head, you come out your mouth too. I guess is how this is going to go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Currently at the Pumpkin House, built at the Pumpkin Patch Ancient Portal. And it's got a nice balcony, I guess. Oh, we also grow watermelons here now. There's a zombie trap skeleton over here. So, hey, shut up. And some jungle trees. Oh, yes, the zombie farmers market. Former zombies, they're all in recovery. Oh, you broke this hootenanny. And you're full of... Oh, bundles are the best thing ever. Ghetto shulker boxes for fun. Where's the seed, though? Where did it go? Cut you free. Anyway, zombie farmer market. Terribly fabulous. Let's drop this shit off. No, bunny. You want to go to the nether? Come on. All right. Nether bunnies, baby. Who knows what's up? Oh, you like golden carrots. It's my fault. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on, then. Let's go. Follow the white rabbit. Shh, I'm following the black one. I know it's following me. These frogs make pretty lights. They apparently do not eat rabbits, in case you were curious. Pale garden night blossoms do not function properly in the nether. Come on, buddy, quick. Come back to the surface. I didn't even feed it, man. It's just into it. I guess that's the power of the gold on the carrots. I guess it's the power of the gold on the carrot. Come on. I know, come on. Don't eat the bunny. Don't eat the bunny. Please don't eat the bunny. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Now go away. Oh, no, he goes and gets something? Son of... All right, I know what to do. Now, if achievements weren't broken, I could get the achievement for sliding down a wax wall. But apparently switching from Xbox to the Windows version has given me -1 hours of playtime. And while everybody else on the realm can get achievements, I cannot. This is the end pool renovations. Newest from the last time I played this game is this fancy thing here. It's called the Powered Hot Bar Swapper. And you get what? Your whole hot bar at an instant. right? So you have a backup armor set for when you die and respawn. In debate.